buying. I will say to people out there, if you ever think about buying followers, subs, views, anything like that, it doesn't help you in the slightest. It might help your ego a little bit to be able to go. I think it's cheesy, and I think it's a waste of money to do it. But promoting your shit, if you're doing it within the rules of the system, I'm cool with that.
Wait, what?
I
How
never
do you
even heard
feel
of it.
about other YouTubers doing that?
I don't care about other YouTubers using a promotion tool that YouTube allows.
Wait, what?
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
And I all day long, my foot up a dog ass. Just bang, bang, bang up his ass.
Welcome to the show, people. Welcome to the show.
What it do, comic book gurus? It's your boy, Razor Comics. It's late night after hours. It's Friday night. TGIF, everybody. TGIF, everybody. What it do, my guy? Yes, we made it. We're back. It's Friday night. Your boy is back. Are we on? Are we on? Everybody. I hope you're having a good day because your boy is having a great day. I had a story to tell. I got a couple of stories to tell. We got a lot of housekeeping to get into where you have a lot of topics to cover. And I have a lot to cover today. What's up, my guy? Scotty Mac is in the building. What it do? Comic book guru. All are welcome. All are welcome. Stop surfing. Stop it. You're in the right place. After hours, it's late night. All are welcome. Please hang out with your boy, Razor Comics. We're going to have a good time tonight. Thank you for stopping by.
Welcome to the show, people. Welcome to the show.
All are welcome. All are welcome.
Do your boy a huge favor, like this gentleman right here, Scotty Mac, Pentax testing. You too can become a guru, a member of the channel.
Just all you need. One like, one comment, one subscribe away. One comment, one subscribe away from greatness.
We're almost there, guys. One like, one comment, subscribe. That's all it takes. A super chat helps out. It really gets the show going. Goes to the gurus, goes to the giveaways. We are here late night after hours. We have a lot to get to. The thumbnail is only so big, so we're going to talk about that. There's updates to the channel that are coming. We're going to talk about the drama that we have in store for you. We're talking about the new update that's happening, not only with Marvel Comics, as far as what's happening with them in the end game for 2030, but we're also going to get into whatnot. If you're a whatnot seller and dealer, more specifically for the sellers, then you're going to want to listen because there is a new change that's happening to whatnot, and it's coming up here within a couple of weeks. If you're not hip to the change, you're going to want to know about it because it's going to affect the way that you actually sell your comic books. It can affect it. So if you're a whatnot dealer, I got some news for you tonight. We got some news for you tonight. We're going to Marvel Comics Endgame 2030. And, of course, we have drama for you lined up tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have the whole show, the whole gamut. We're going to be informative, and we're going to be entertaining tonight. If you notice, I am hot and sweaty. The show started a little bit later because the sun is hitting me right here. It's 114 degrees here in Phoenix, Arizona, one of the hottest days of the year. Nobody's AC has stopped at all. Everybody's AC has been running nonstop. If you're in Phoenix AZ or an AZ, let me know. State 48 is in the building. We're going to have a good time tonight. Hang out with the gurus. We got the drama. We got the whatnot update for the sellers. We're going to get into some digital talk. What's happening with Marvel Comics? When is it happening? What's the rumors talking about? We're going to cover the rumors. We're going to get into the discussion. There's a poll that's happening right now in the chat. Please, if you're here, participate in the poll. It'll help your boy out. If the physical Marvel Comics end by 2030, will you follow it to Webtoon? Little teaser to come. So do your boy a huge favor. Smash the like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We're about to get ready for tonight's late night after hours with Razor Comics. Are you guys ready? Nope, nobody's ready. Just fucking crickets. Is that all we got here, guys? That's how we're going on tonight. We're just gonna sit here. I'm gonna wait. The tens and peoples The tens of peoples at home that are watching. Are you ready? Come on, God, because I'm ready. Let's go then. Hey, Razor, just start the show, man. We don't want to sit here and ask if we're ready. We're going to hate watch from the corner, man. For all the tens of people watching at home, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Guys, we're going to have a good time tonight. I can promise you that. I can promise you you're going to laugh your ass off. You're going to have some fun tonight. The thumbnail is a little deceptive, right? A little deceptive on the thumbnail. And we're going to talk about that in today's housekeeping. Let's get into the first segment of the show. We like to kind of cover what's going on. We got some updates and some channel updates that are happening. I call that housekeeping, and that's what we're going to get into. So I do have some updates that I want to cover, and let's get into it. If I can find the housekeeping, we can get it started. Welcome to the show. What's the difference? That's the love of God. All right. One of us. Where's the housekeeping? Did we lose housekeeping? No. Really? What did it get replaced with? Where did the housekeeping go and what did it get replaced with? Let's see.
In the spirit world, asshole, they can't see us.
Okay, that's pretty good. I remember that. We're in the spirit world, asshole. They can't see us. Okay. Well, we got to get housekeeping back on there. Do we got some Farley? Can we get some Farley loaded up?
Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
Okay, that'll work. It's got to give you something. We got to get housekeeping back up. Ladies and gentlemen, housekeeping. Live haul videos, guys. Do you remember back in the day when you're watching Razor Comics originally, back in the day, right? And Razor Comics used to have something called a live haul video, right? This was back in the day, man. I don't know if you guys remember these. I would first start the channel off doing live haul videos. Well, they're back. We're coming back with a goddamn live haul video, and I'm doing it this Saturday, tomorrow night, 11 p.m. Eastern, man. We're going to do the ultimate dollar haul. What I did is I went to my new comic book shop. Shout out to the local comic book shop, man. LCS is what I'm trying to say. Samurai Comics. It's here. It's local. It's my local shop, right? It's where I hang. So I go there twice a year. You guys, if you know me, you've been following the channel, here's what happens. Twice a year, it has a huge sale. Everything on the 6-month rack, right? The 6-month wall, the new comic book day 6-month wall, $1. Wait, you guys are not hearing me on this one? So if it's on the new comic book day wall and it's $6 and less, you get it for $1. So your boy walked in there. Boom, bap. Boom, bap. $1 a book. I stacked up. We got nothing but sick covers, bro. These are a lot of these right here. A lot of these right here. Right here, son. We're talking stacks on stacks on stacks tomorrow night. It's the same thing like we do here, how we hype it up, but we flip the camera around. We get into the comic books. These are new. I'm talking about Dork. I'm talking about Amazing Spider-Man. I'm talking. We got it, guys. And we're going to show it off tomorrow night. And guess what? Huh? A lot of these go to the gurus. So you're going to see a lot of the giveaway books that we give away because that's what we do. Your super chats, your subscriptions go back to the channel, to all this fun shit that we do. One of the things we do is we do a giveaway every week. So there's no giveaway tonight because we're preparing tomorrow for that ultimate haul. I'm going to flip through all those books. We're going to put your shit aside, son. You understand what I'm talking about? We're going to put books aside for the gurus. And that's what we're going to give out, man. That's how I get down. So please smash the like, comment, subscribe to the channel because we are one stop away from greatness. We are so close that I can smell it.
Over here, I'm a boglin.
That's the boggling. Oh shit. We got all the wrong clips loaded up today. Holy shit. I should have went through the clips first, right? Where's my clip at, guys? One step away from greatness clip.
Just all you need. One like, one comment, one subscribe away. One comment, one subscribe away from greatness.
Get money like my man Light Show right there. If you're one stop away, that's all you got to do. Just hit the smash the like. If you like the smash, we got all the gurus hanging out here. A couple of them just kicking back. I'll just buy back issues. Yeah, exactly. $1 is twice a year. It happens on 4th of July, right? And Black Friday, Tat. Out here, Samurai Comics, man. I was the 5th in line. Shout out to my boy Dash. I was right behind my boy Dash out here, 16th Street. Your boy was doing dirt in these comic book streets for you guys. Stacked them up, man. Hooked up my boy Rob, cheap comic collector. I was like, yo, Rob, you want some books? He's like, yeah, here's $60. Homie, stack me up. So I stacked my boy up, right? That's what we do. I was 5th in line, right? I got my books, was elbowing in there. It smelled like a 1980s TV guide and soap opera. It smelled real old and funky. There was nothing but middle-aged, heavy individuals that look like me but not as good looking. It was real. Guys, I had an amazing time, though. I was in and out. I even went back a second time around. So we got stacks and stacks, man, loaded up for tomorrow. That's the ultimate haul. There's your boy on the thumbnail. Speaking of the thumbnails, all right, I had an epiphany the other night, right? This show tonight has 3 topics that we're going to get into, okay? We got the Marvel Endgame 2030. We're going to cover that because that, to me, is interesting. The only reason why I'm covering it is because it's interesting to me because I'm a digital reader. I'm going to show you what this website that I read, give you a little heads up on what's going on with the Marvel thing that might happen, that I think that is actually a really good possibility. The rumor mill that it's coming from, and, their sources are a little bit, but this is something that I think that is, that's got some little teeth to it. So we're going to get into that, guys. So that's something that I'm really interested in. So we're going to cover that. We also have the whatnot change that's happening here in a couple of weeks. So we're going to get into the whatnot change. Also the drama. So it's a 3-part course meal that I have lined up for you, right? Little 3-part course meal. My thumbnail is just not big enough to carry the handsomeness of this guy, along with all the topics of the show. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to have to rearrange the thumbnail, unfortunately. What that means is I'm going to have to remove my face from the thumbnail. That's what's going to have to happen, unfortunately. Yeah, I know, right? We want, what I'm saying? We want to see the beautiful mug on the thumbnail. I do, at least, like seeing my beautiful mug. But there's so much that has to be covered. I can't box it in the little top corner there, little top right. Half the thumbnail is my face and the name of the show. So to make sure everybody is getting all the information, they know that they're going to get their drama, they're going to get their information, they're going to get their entertainment. The 3 levels, right? The 3 course. I got to rearrange the thumbnail, guys. So look out for a new design on the thumbnail coming out, which is basically probably a little tweak on the same one. But if anybody has some recommendations out there, all the gurus out there who are real technical, savvy, who know how to create these awesome thumbnails, if they want to try to shoot me something, help me out with something, I would appreciate it. So I'm trying to come out with that whole new late night thumbnail, removing this face because we're going to need to add more to it. More layers of what's happening with the show. So that way everybody, because we got a little something for everybody. We want to make sure you guys are entertained. The whole goal of the show, right, is comic book community drama and to make sure that you're entertained. I report back. I give you the info, but we also touch on topics that are happening in the community also that's affecting you, like whatnot, Marvel. We touch on all the good stuff, right? We just package it up for you in a 3-hour show, present it to you. That way you digest it. Yeah, that's almost close. Yeah, what it do, man? Smash the like. If you like to smash, we're going to have a good time tonight, man. We're going to hang out. It's housekeeping that we're covering. Basically just giving you updates on what's happening with the channel, okay? The next couple of weeks, what you're going to see also are going to be some shows that we have lined up that are pre-planned. It doesn't matter what's happening with the drama or what's popping off. I want to make sure that you guys are aware of what's happening and you guys know what we're looking up for. So what we're looking out for in the next couple of weeks, what you want to look out for is a show that's going to be dedicated just to Garbage Pail Kids. And when I talk about dedicated to I'm talking about the whole gambit, man. The sick cards, bro. We're going to give you a top 10. I'm going to actually give you some value of some cards that were recently sold. I'm going to dedicate a whole show to Garbage Pail Kids, a live show, late night style, GPK, baby, all day, day. That's how your boy does it. I'm going to bring to you what I love to do, how I love to collect, and that's one of them. Also, this is, I do believe, the 74th anniversary of MAD, right? It just happened, I think, at the beginning of today. If I'm not mistaken, gurus, look it up. If I'm not mistaken, I think today, at least I know for sure it's this month, is the 74th anniversary of MAD. The next week or so, we're going to be having an all MAD show. So if you're into MAD Comics, MAD Magazine, the original naughty boy of the comic books, then please stop by, bring your MAD magazines. I'm going to drop the link. We're going to have a good show. It's actually going to be just kind of like a hangout, just showing off our MAD magazines. We're going to talk about the history. We're going to get into the artists and have a great time. So look for a couple of shows that are just pre-planned that we're going to line up for you guys. GPK, Day, and MAD. Because that's what we do. We get mad around here. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Let me take a little sip right here before we get everything underway. It's been a good time. Listen, I had a great time this week, and this show almost didn't happen. Not only was I a little late, but I'm going to give you a little story here, okay? As I sweat my ass off, I drink hot coffee. Today, I got invited to hang out with some friends of mine that I haven't seen in a while, right? And I feel kind of, kind of bad that I let some friends down that I haven't seen in a while. But I'm here for you guys. I do the show for the gurus. This is for you guys, the comic book community. So hang out, have a good time, smash the like. But man, I put it all away, guys. I put that all aside for you, for the gurus. So please, no, you know, no. I do it for you. This is your show. This is what we do. Community drama, is that what we got lined up next? Let's get the thumbnails all lined up here. Is that what we're getting into? We're diving right into that. Let's see. Let's remove this. Let me look at what I have here. Oh, also, check this out. I have a video, guys, lined up. Yeah, we're doing drama first and then the whatnot. And then, okay. And then Marvel. All right. Sounds good to me. So I have a video lined up today that was made by a couple of friends of mine, buddies, friends of the channel. Shout out to C7 and Go and Rob, Cheap Comic Collector. We have a Razor comic exclusive tonight, guys. We're going to drop the video. It's like a rap video that was made up, man, by my guys. They put it together. We premiered it the other night on Cheap Comic Collectors live late night Friday show, and we're going to show it here. You guys are going to laugh your ass off. First off, I want to shout out the gurus. Again, $2.99, 99 cents to join the channel. It does help out, man. It goes to the giveaways. It goes to pay for the StreamYard. You know, all the hijinks that we do. Check that out, bro. Doesn't that look dope? Right? You got a little Batman symbol in the back, right? See how it highlights the gurus? You like that? You guys see how I did that? That's pretty dope, right? Feeling that? So shout out to the gurus, man. I appreciate you, joining the channel. Any little bit helps. So tonight's drama, let me get everything lined up for you. A couple of these we got to cover. First off, it's our boy Brian McShilling is back, man. And when I say Brian McShilling is back, it's just the guy can't seem to keep my name out of his mouth. I'm in his head living rent free. I wish, I could live rent free right now. It'd be nice. But I'm in this guy's living. Look at this guy's face right here. So he's back. He's back and he's mentioning our name and he's just making shit up again. If you guys don't know, recently, I just did a video about a week ago. And what I mean, I did a video. I basically put together clips from a show that Brian was on here, Late Night After Hours. What's your boy? Buying views. So I put that together because, he was here on the show with Rob Fat Stacks, with George from the 757. And, they were all huddled around me, embracing me for the greatness that's Razor. The one true and chosen one to lead the comic book community movement. They were right the first time they gathered around in the awe of the greatness that was Razor, and I was sharing the knowledge, and this guy was soaking it up just like he is now with his mouth wide open. He was, no, buddy? All right, that's okay. You'll get it later. So he was soaking it up just like with his mouth wide open. And yeah, it was clear audio, as clear as day. We'll play it, but evidently he goes on to his, industry of comics or one of the shows where they have the drama alert, and then me and the guy Sticky, your boy Sticky Goose, was highlighted on this particular episode, right? Again, because that's what they do. They, it's me and Sticky. That's what you guys got here. This is it. So. So it's back again to the buying views, but it's trying to do basically damage control, because I didn't have to even appear in the video, right? My video that I did like 300 views. I'm not even in it. There's no Razor doing the Razor shit. It's just me just showing you just the facts, Jack. Just the facts, Jack. That's all I was giving you. I wasn't, there wasn't no spliced together fake audio. But that's what we got from the 757 Hustle Show. They provided, and I mean George provided. Yes, George. Remember George, the old guy that used to be here? He provided Brian McClay, evidently proof of Brian McClay on my show talking shit about buying views and subs. And it was the jankiest audio videotape. And it's so this guy's got such a big balls, big egos. I got to give it to him, right? Because everybody drunk, their cult over there is so fucking, they have to have that acceptance, man. They're just a bunch of cult following, Kool-Aid gobbling out there. And they drank it up. They just drank it up. Like literally sat there, played you. I'm gonna play it for you guys. You're gonna laugh your ass off. This is the jankiest audio video that I've ever seen. And George is usually a pretty good job of like editing shit together. What they did was they took audio from Brian McShilling's show the night before, and then they spliced it to the live stream that he was on here, and they made it look like I'm agreeing. Yeah, as they talk, it's the funniest. It's the most, and everybody bought it. Like, all right, you guys are the fucking that cult over there. And God damn, that's some strong ass Kool-Aid that you're drinking up there. This motherfucker can just basically just shit on everybody, his whole followers, and he's like, yeah, I bought views. Yeah, it's the craziest thing to me. At the same time, trying to deny that he bought views. It's one of the most insane things. So let's go ahead and cover that and play you what I'm talking about here. So this is the video. Is the video? Yeah, let's get the video lined up from the Brian McShilling. And let's be honest here. Before I play the video about the fake audio, the fake video from the McShilling show, I'm going to show you guys some numbers in the upcoming show that I put together here. Well, that I'm not going to say me, but I get, that were put together that basically show Brian McClay is getting more subscribers, but he's getting less views on his live stream. Huh? Is there anybody else seeing this? No. Nobody else sees this because your boy does. You know why? You know why I see this stuff? Because it's I'm real. I'm not Fugazi. I'm not. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
all a Fugazi. You know what a Fugazi is?
I see. Do the Matrix. That's what I do. That's why I'm here. It's because I'm here to bring you what I see. I'm here to like that fly in the wall. I'm the fly on the shit of the comic community. It's what I do. I'm like the Matrix style Neo, right? I break that shit down for you guys. So I've noticed that this guy here has been what it do? Spawn Life in the building. What's up, my guy? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. All are welcome, my guy. All are welcome. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Appreciate it. Check out my guy, Spawn Life 69. Man, this guy's hilarious. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. So the Brian McShilling bit, basically, the cult following runs deep over there. They're getting into the now to the point where they're subscribing him up. The moderators are getting the word out, right? They're bringing in all the subs. They're buying up subs by buying tons of subscribers, by buying tons of memberships for other people to join that don't know the channel, right? Then they're joining, growing the channel. In the meantime, if you notice the views on his live video, more specifically, you can go look out for yourself. I think he had like J. Scott Campbell, a major artist on there, huge artist, right? That show didn't even do the views that I did when he did his drama on me. Not only that, when you look at the numbers, ever since Dennis left, Barger, our boy Dennis Barger, man, shout out to Dennis Barger, friend of the show, friend of the channel, the real guru. I'm talking about the realness, guys. This is the quote or the sound bite of the year. This should go down. This should win its own award for that shitty ass comic book community award show that Brian Alcius. This should win its own award. There should be a category sound bite of the year. Here it is.
You guys are fake. You can't say I stand on
fake.
these things.
You're calling me
yes,
fake?
yes, because you can't. You guys are fake.
Because you're a shill for them.
You guys are fake.
Because you're a shill for them.
That is the soundbite, the clip of the year. It was the bullet that basically did it. It was the me providing the ammunition to Dennis Barger and him getting fired because he agreed with Razor Comics. Is that crazy? Does that just sound out? Just fucking out? Just he got fired, guys, because he agreed with me. That's exactly what happened. Insane. I triggered Brian McShilling so bad that anybody on his team has anything bad to say, they get rid of him, right? Even Dennis freaking Barger, which is crazy. So if you look at what's been happening, even with a big channel like Brian McShilling now with 9,000 views, 9,000 subscribers or some shit like that, the last fucking J. Scott Campbell, guys. You guys know who that guy is, right? The fucking artist. It ended with 500 views. It ended with 500 views. Ended, right? And I'll look at what the replay numbers are, but that's not good, bro. That's not good, man. For a fucking guy who was doing big numbers, right? Like 3,000-4,000. Those numbers dipped, bro. Maybe he'll get 2,000 now. Maybe. On a big this motherfucker has like 6 people, a guy Red Hood that does pressing. And let's be honest with you. All you got to do is just buy a goddamn t-shirt presser and watch a couple of YouTube videos. It's not that hard. The guy's not a genius. You too can become a presser. If Red Hood can become a presser, you can become a presser. Trust me, it's not rocket science. A guy with no dentures, with no teeth can figure it out. You can definitely figure it out. And what's happening over there is I see this, right? Nobody else is saying this, but I see it. How do you have J. Scott Campbell on and then your show ends with 500 views? That's huge. Meanwhile, you do a 3-hour live stream about me, that gets 4,000 views. 4,000. When you're talking about drama, when you had Dennis Barger on, you were getting more views at the end of replays than what you're getting now. Facts. You can pull up the sling blade, the blade sling, whatever the fuck numbers you want to put over. You could just look at it, just be like me. I don't need to look at the numbers and know what's going on. I could just, you don't need no fucking app to tell me. I see at the end of your live stream with J. Scott Campbell, you had 500 views. Okay? What that means is no Barger equals no views. That's what that means. The cult is still strong with you, my friend, because you can shit on them and they're still going to eat it up because they have no other place to go, basically. You are it. I'll give you that. You've soaked up. You're the monopoly of that little fucking niche corner over there. So you got it, man. But at the same time, you sacrifice one of the best people, one of the greatest persons in the comic community has ever seen, one of the most liveliest, most entertaining people. Dennis Barger, Dennis motherfucking Barger, motherfuckers.
You guys are fake. You can't say I stand on
fake.
these things.
You're calling me
yes,
fake?
Yes, because you can't. You guys are fake.
Because you're a shill for them.
It's so good. It's such a classic, right? Because you're a shill for guys. Do me a huge favor while you're here. Smash the like, comment, subscribe to the channel, please. We're one stop away from greatness. We're so close. I can feel it. We're like right there, guys.
That's all you need. One like, one comment, one subscribe away. One comment, one subscribe away from greatness.
It's my life in the building. You spin facts, bro. Having a good time with the gurus tonight. All are welcome. All are welcome. J. Scott Campbell is a really good person. Yeah, and he's an amazing artist. And that's why I was tripping the fuck out, Tat. Like, how the fuck did that? Homie did a fucking show on me. Did more. That shit ended with like 1.6 thousand views. Ended. The live stream that he did with me for 3 hours about me ended with 1.6 thousand views. Ended up with 4,000. The J. Scott Campbell interview ended with 500 views. I'll show you the numbers. You just stay tuned because we give you the facts here. We don't give you that bullshit fake ass audio. Speaking of fake ass audio,
right, I'll try it. I'm thinking, all right, this is within the app. So I tried it and I chose 2 videos and immediately got denied. It said denied.
Wait a minute. Did he just say that he tried it? Yes, he just said that he tried it. And there's one. Let's count them. Let's take this off real quick, my guy. I gotta remove your count so I can count up the number of imbeciles that are on here. Number of just suck ups. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 suck ups. 1 suck up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 suck ups. The motherfucker just told you that he just tried to he bought views. Are you guys, anybody listening? Nope, nobody. All right, let's just rewind just a little bit more. God damn it. It's unbelievable to me. It's fucking
denied. It said denied. Because
this motherfucker can't spit shit right. Clamshell case.
Basically because we cuss too much. They had their AI check it. And I was like, well, that's not going to work.
Bullshit, bro. I cuss all the fucking time. My shit gets monetized, my guy. My boy, when you watch my live streams, my shit are monetized like a motherfucker. Motherfuckers are skipping through ads right now, bro. How the fuck is your shit talking about I cuss all the time? That's all I do. Every other word's the F word on this motherfucker.
For me.
That's bullshit.
Right? And then, so.
Exactly. Red Hood, you fucking sell out. Yes, it's bullshit.
So when I started hearing about this, my boy George at 757 Hustle Show sent me a clip of one of the moments on that show.
Did you guys hear that? My boy George from the 757 Hustle Show, shout out to George. What's up, Gloria? How you doing? Sent me a clip from when I was on the show. That's what he's telling you. Okay. Then he goes and shows you the show, right? Which I'll show you. I'll pull it up because I don't delete my shit, bro. I've never deleted anything, my guy. Never. I've never had to edit anything out. I never had to put any what is that censor shit over it, bro? Because I stand by my words, my guy. You're pulling up and you're referencing the late night show that you were on, and then you're saying that George sent you a clip. There's red flags all over the place. Why not just go and pull up the actual show? I don't know, Razor. That makes too much sense. Duh. Fucking Sean. That fucking guy. I don't know. Duh. Maybe he didn't do what you said. Duh. Why not just click on the fucking show, bro, and just show people? Just go and click on my show. Just click on the motherfucking channel, bro. There it is. Right there. Click on it. But no, George sent you something, red flag. So here's what George sent.
Hold on here.
And paying for views.
So this is me when I first jumped on the show, and they.
Are you hearing this bullshit? And I hope that some of you kind of are getting some of this. He's saying this is the time that I was on the show. Now, I'm going to actually play you the show. I'm going to pull up the fucking show for you. So evidently this is him on the show, which is weird because it's, there's a 4-man panel, right? It's me, it's George, it's Rob Fatstacks, and it's my guy PTT. Shout out Promiscuous Time Traveler, right? We're all on the fucking panel, bro. But yet it's a picture of just me and this janky ass audio.
Told me about it.
Difference between promoting your channel and paying for views and so.
This is fucking hilarious, bro. This is the cult leader.
Bro, that's what happened. What you guys from them? Okay, so if you're paying for views and subs, you're an idiot. You're a fucking moron.
How do they record this? Was it just him like that, bro? That was the audio from Brian McShilling's show just the other week. So that is the jankiest attempt. Is that what you guys? That is weak, George. Listen to me. I know you watch George because there's a couple things about George you guys should know. I'm gonna give you some secrets about my boy George. Get it, my boy George. George gets easily triggered, right? He likes to be a part of the drama. That's why he had me, because I took all the shots. I gave all the shots. George doesn't like to do that. If you guys remember, I'm the neutral guy. So he liked to be the fucking, he wants to be part of it. He likes to talk shit, right? But he doesn't want to be the receiving end. He can't handle the receiving end. He gets triggered real easily. I know all George's buttons. I press them all the time. I'll fuck with George. I'll fuck with them. I'll be like, bro, 39 views with fucking 5 people on your panel on a live stream that went 2 hours. Come on, bro. You sold me out once. And ever since then, that garbage has fucked with that guy. So I trigger the shit out of him to the point where he gets upset and then wants to put together something like, here, get him, go get him. To tell him that this is when you're on the show. Dude, that's the jankiest shit, guys. And for fairness, let's go ahead and play the rest of it so you can hear how fucking janky this is.
There is no reason to do that at all, other than you're going to get caught. We're going to go look at your social blade. It's going to show signs of you paying for views and subs, and you can only keep that up for so long until your shit drops. And if you're paying for views and subs, then your content probably isn't that good to begin with if you have to pay for views and subs. Right? That is shameful in my opinion. Anybody who does that, I got no respect for you.
Hey, there it is. Hey, George. How's Gloria doing, my guy? Link you? No, you can sit there in the corner like the cuck that you are, just like you wanted me to be. No, you can sit there and watch, bro, because that's what you do. So that's supposedly the audio provided by this guy right here, janky ass George audio. Okay. So supposedly that's the audio, and this is the actual show, guys. So let me show you the fucking. Check this shit out. Oh, I'm glad he's here. Let's roast the shit out of him. No, you're not coming on here anymore. You lost that opportunity a long time ago. You try to sell me out over voicemails. All while you're trying to get me to bang your wife, a disability woman. That's horrible, man. That's just the worst. You're somebody that you live off of that provides for you because you don't have a job. You never got a job. You thought that you were going to make it big off of me and come back and do radio. Then you brought your wife down here. You try to have a threesome and she kicks you out of the hotel room. Oh, damn, bro. That's a fall right there, man. You came a lot. You fell a long way, my guy. So let's take a look here, guys. This is the actual. This is the Sticky Goose drama. Do you even care? Plus, George is back with stories. Oh, damn. This is the best. So here's the actual show, guys, where our boy George is here. Perfect timing. Take a look. Credit card, debit card.
It's an ad thing. Like you're just running ads basically. They're doing it on Instagram too. If you want to
if you have the AdSense account, which you already do because you're monetized, that's all you need. It connects to the Google Ads, and that's what it uses.
Brian's about to start a GoFundMe for his YouTube promotion.
That's why.
You guys see how nice and clear this picture is? How clear the audio is? So here we go, guys.
Why not invest in yourself?
He's like, I can eat chicken for 2 weeks.
Brian, and especially if McClay, what he does, he does a top 10 when he does a live, then he takes that segment of the top 10, and McClay, people watch that. That's the top 10 list that people come to. If you take that, do an experiment, bro. It doesn't even have to be the next one. Do one that just came out recently. Experiment with that. Put some money behind it, and it'll blow up.
So
the IRS is going to come for you guys. You know that, right? Rob knows what I'm talking about. The IRS is gonna come for you guys.
Hey man, if I can share this with you guys and it helps grow your channel, it helps McClay get some more clicks, it helps Rob get some more money for comics curing cancer. Fucking, if it helps George, get his name, whatever. If it helps you guys
That's
out,
actually
man,
a good.
why
That's a
wouldn't I
good
share this
point.
with you guys? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Why
Even if
wouldn't I?
it doesn't help us, just letting everyone know that, hey, you know what? This is a tool that's there.
Wow. Wow. Ain't that crazy, guys? Ain't that how the facts come out to light? How shit just actually changed? What's that? Back in the day when the greatness of Razor was basked, when my genius was loved, this is how the community used to basically come to my look. We love the guy. He's trying to do something for us. I'm trying to help out the community. I'm showing you a tool that you can use. Everybody's on board. Rob Fatstack, George right here, that's in the chat right now, trying to start up shit because he knows he's in trouble. Brian McClay on the show, guys. What'd it do, right? Remember George? Remember this guy? This is it. This is the show. This is not fake audio. This isn't George's janky ass put together. This is the actual show. So I'll show you more because this is I'm not hiding nothing. And Brian McClay, you said I would take my shit down. Why would I take this down, bro? This is the truth, my guy. You're watching the movement right now. Shout out to the gurus.
Yeah,
right. You can make the decision as to whether or not it's what you want to do and whether or not it's going to help you. And this discussion about the different things about whether or not what's the long term or else. Well, those are things that people will have to factor in when they make the decisions for themselves. But making something, bringing the light, because there's a lot of tabs. And look, Brian and myself, you showed us the tab. I've never even looked at that tab. I go to my video list all the time. I've never looked at that tab. So that's
I
was like,
people didn't want to spend money. Like, I don't know.
Well, here's something interesting. So I'm looking at all this now. I'm going through it. So I'll share my screen actually. So here
he's gonna share his screen.
Dicks with chicks.
So I have a video that I just did an interview with Eric July, right? And it hasn't even broken 1,000 views, which surprises the hell out of me because he's a huge content creator. He's a very his name brings in hate watchers. And
does this sound like anything that this man's audio provided at all? Anything? Not at all, guys. So we'll continue on.
And fans at the same time, and I couldn't break 1,000 views on it for some reason, and I couldn't figure it out. So I went in there and I chose it, and it's saying, okay, so I said I want to choose that video, all right, and edit promotion, headline, and description optional. I don't know if that matters. Did you?
Damn, that feels so good, dude. That feels so good. Keyboard war. Meanwhile, this guy is sending bootleg, janky ass fake video to assassinate anything that I say. They want to try to flip it again. There it is, guys. We're gonna play more. We're just gonna pause it for a minute so I can do a victory lap. The guy's telling you right there that he's trying to get it to go over the 1,000 views just because he had Eric July on, just like he had the J. Scott Campbell artist on. Same deal, right? He couldn't get it to a certain amount. J. Scott Campbell ended with 500. So here I was at the time trying to help out the community because I'm brand new. My whole goal was trying to get monetized so I can show off live haul videos and do a live stream just like that. That was the whole goal, right? It was to get to a certain point, which was only 500 subs, right? I was at 300 something at the time. I paid $25. I had no idea that a Sticky Goose video was going to blow up off $25. Fucking no idea, right? Meanwhile, this guy is going to put $100 down on an Eric July video, and no one says shit at all to this day, when most of the people that watched the Brian McShilling show, including George himself, who was there, know exactly what was happening. They know exactly what was happening. They know the truth. Unfortunately, they chose the wrong side of history.
Did you do it under just a one video?
Yeah, just the one video. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and then did you change up like the advanced targeting and stuff?
Oh, I mean, I didn't go too deep into the settings because I was just, I was just see it and what happens. I just did the basic settings, whatever was in there. I plugged and played.
Definitely don't see that in the mobile app. You definitely don't see that extra stuff in the mobile app.
No, you don't, George. Yeah, no, you don't. That's a really interesting point. But yet you sent a different video to Brian McClay claiming that was. So, George, why did you send that video? If you're such a tough guy, why was it that you would send a fake video when you're clearly there? Because you know what? You're a liar. You're just trying to live off the combo community because you're a fucking leech. You don't have a job. You're a no talent hack has been who has nothing. You try to sell me out and you keep doing it. And if you keep doing it, I'm going to keep busting the fuck up. I'm not going to stop talking about how you came over here with your wife on the couch, which I have pictures and videos of, bro. So you can sit there and try to cry to me on Instagram and how you're going to sue me and all this bullshit, just like the rest of the trolls do when you leave me voicemails, just like the rest of you trolls who all fucking try to come after me from day one over this guy. And now you're all eating your fucking crow right now because your cult leader bought views. Play the clip.
No, it's more of a
Okay,
desktop.
so put
I'm sure
$100
somebody
in.
who's way smarter, way more technical to me, who can break down.
Yes, we're talking about it right now, Razor.
And we are, Joe. Same stream, my guy. You got it. Same stream.
Okay,
Not
hold
that
on
janky ass
here.
audio, and we're gonna play it. However long
Close
it
this real
takes for you
quick,
to
Razor.
understand that your shit was fake. You know it.
Science is awesome.
Yeah, it's all it is just running an ad campaign for your stuff.
That's it. Yeah, it's no different than getting radio commercials on the radio or getting business cards or.
Sponsored by Google, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, weird, huh? That's the exact opposite of what you're saying right now. You fucking punk ass sellout. All you were doing was licking on my nuts because I was just shit, and now you're licking on the next guy's nuts. You're a leech.
All right, I just did it. I put in $100. We'll see if that works.
Good luck.
The
Man,
video.
$100.
Nice.
The video has right now.
So, George, let me ask you this. If he's talking to me and I'm nodding my head about how it's such, how, people are such dumbasses for buying views and this and that, then why is he buying views live on my channel? Riddle me that, you fucking swinging dumbass.
It was an interview we did on Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
Has 990 views right now. So we'll see that it ends on April 5th. So there you go. There's some more data you can put on your video.
Basically what it'll do, it'll just kind of jump it up people's streams. So like when they open YouTube, they'll see it. They don't necessarily have to be like subscribed to you, but it has to be like in their kind of search realm. That's why they have like the advanced like statistics for who you're marketing to. But
We should,
otherwise,
do another experiment. We should do another experiment. We should do a video. I'll chip in $5 and do a video about some bullshit finance, how to get rich on YouTube. And I guarantee that shit will be 1 million views automatically and pay for promotion. Because think how many people are looking at how to make money off of YouTube. And all of a sudden you got a video now saying, how to make money on YouTube and stuff like that. And we're going to be like, all you got to do is promote your video and you're all set. Bye. Like and subscribe.
Rob, doesn't that this blows you away, right? Because this blows me away. I've never even. This is fucking crazy.
I was saying, yeah, I've heard.
Can anybody explain to George, please, because evidently he's such a fucking idiot, how he thinks his video matches up? At some point, George, evidently, are we going to see your video, the close-up where Brian McClay is talking about the shit that he talked about on his show a week ago? Are we going to see that audio that you clipped from his show a week ago? And because that's all you did, he just matched it up. This is the actual fucking show. So what do you mean? Boom, he just said it. You sold it as buying ads. Okay, yeah. And so did Brian McClay. He spent $100 on it. So what the fuck are you talking about? You were there. You were right next to me, co-signing the whole time because you're a sellout. You moved on to the next guy. That's all you do, bro. You're a leech. You can't stand on your own. That's why when you do a live stream and you dress up like Wolverine, only 39 people watch it.
Of it, and then no idea where to see it. I've done it on Instagram, Facebook for Comics Curing Cancer. We promoted posts because that was always, we're trying to get our message out. We're trying to advertise.
Oh no, great question, Spawn Life. Spawn Life. George, this guy here from the 757 Hustle Show, he's the guy that's in the middle of your screen. So the guy that I'm actually highlighting, evidently, because he's pissed off, bro. He's the guy that's in the middle, the top middle. That's George. So Spawn, help me out here. Make it make sense for me, Spawn, or make it make sense for this guy, evidently. Okay, George. Good luck with that swinging life of yours, big guy.
Is that, and the algorithm works against us in trying to hit broad audience for announcements about, hey, this event is coming up. But from a YouTube perspective, I had heard about it, but never.
Did I tell you guys that I know George, right? He gets triggered. I know his trigger points. It's easy for me to call this guy out. It's so easy for me. It's so easy for me because everything is true. What I'm showing you is my channel, is the show. What I just showed you earlier was evidently my show that George had to clip and send to Brian McClay, because evidently Brian McClay just couldn't go to my channel and click on it himself. Please make that make sense, George.
Even thought about it or gone digging for it or knew where to look. And this is the first time I said, first time I've seen that tab. I mean, I've probably seen it, but I've never clicked on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you've just been
crazy, right, bro?
But what you just showed, it looks very.
He's the very same guy that's on that panel right there. The very same guy. This is the comic community, Spawn Life. Sold me out over voicemails. Like fucking crazy. Go listen to them. I don't care. They're there. I never fucking deny them. Over voicemails that I leave my cousin, homies, and shit that I fuck with all the time. Different impersonations of different characters because I'm a funny guy. And at the time, I knew that he was already flipped because I get the word. He was at Heroes Con 2 years ago. Somebody with his in the ear, probably Legion of Comics. Somebody got in his ear and flipped him. Oh, Razor says this shit and look at him and this and that. That's the loyalty that the comic community gets. Flipped on me, did this whole show, right, where he releases the voicemails. And forgot about the fact that he flew down here to visit me with his wife that he brought down here to swing because this guy's a swinger. Swinger with his ex-wife is a swinger with his new wife now. That's facts. He told this to me with another content creator in a live stream. Then he brings his wife down here. I have video of him on the couch, pictures of them hanging out, him rolling me a joint on his knees, hand to God. That's why I triggered him. I told you guys from the beginning of the show. I know his points, man. I know what gets him upset. He's pissed because he is being proved wrong right now, right? The clip that he sent obviously was not a clip. Everybody knows that. If you even watch Brian McClay, the truth knowers will tell you that, hey, man, the real ones know that, hey, that's actually the audio from the Industry of Comics show a week ago when Brian McClay was doing that whole, riff, right? So when I did the video, because I seen Brian McClay doing the riff, been talking shit this whole time, people forget about the fact really quickly that he was here on my show and I'm teaching him, trying to show these guys how to grow, right? That's the trip, bro. That's the sad part because that's the comic community that I know. And this is the reason why I'm in this corner, in my niche little corner. And that's why the gurus, that's why people that see that bullshit, that can disconnect from the comic book community awards people, from the sticker people, because this is the type of people that you get. You don't get actual real people like me, right? Because what happens is when I tell you how it is, you get your feelings hurt, and that's what happened with George.
Similar to the meta ad things that you do for Instagram.
It's the same thing, Rob.
Well, I would imagine it's similar, but it is technically, supposedly, as far as we know, Google and Meta are different companies. Still,
That's George with the sound effect. Yeah, it was amazing to me, man. When I had the conversation with my buddy Rob, Cheap Comic Collector, he was very transparent to me, and that's what I appreciate about him. Because what happened was I followed these guys, right? And I noticed that he jumped in subs from 700 to 1,000. He was celebrating his 1,000 subscribers. You know, he was going to do a giveaway, and then his subs were still climbing. I'm like, man, my guy's blowing up. And we did talk about him changing his content. He was doing more AI videos where he was putting together those videos. So I knew he was doing that, and they were fun. I was like, that's awesome. It was working for the guy. He's doing great, right? And I called him up to congratulate the guy. You know, you're doing an amazing job, man. Awesome for you. Hitting 1,000 subs. That's great, bro. Not everybody could, you know, takes a while to get there. And he was like, hey, I'll be honest with you. Here's what I did. And he just did it. Like, he literally just started the campaign. I shit you not, Brian. Check this out. While he was doing the thumbnail and planning for his 1,000
I'm talking a lot, right, guys?
that Saturday.
Like I'm talking a lot about how you can buy subs, right? I'm giving you experiences about from another content creator. You think this would be a perfect time for somebody who disagrees with me to interject, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But if somebody on that panel had any thought about disagreeing with me at any moment, there's a good 2 minutes there. At least a good look at Brian. Literally he's contemplating buying the views as I'm talking about it. I mean, George is there with his hands behind his back with the, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea. Like, this can't be the most conspicuous. If you were in a lineup, this is the most damning evidence where everybody is just contemplating a 2-minute rift and nobody has the thought of interject. But it's coming at some point, I promise you. If I have to sit here and make everybody watch this whole live stream, George. Shit. Yeah, no, you're right. Spotlight says, bro, you sound butthurt because you keep posting stuff on this page, shows that you're mad, and that's all true. Yeah, I don't know if it's directed at me or George, but just I'll be honest with you, I am a little butthurt. Let's be honest with you. This guy used to be on my show. He was a partner of mine. You know what I mean? I bounced ideas off of him. He tried to bounce his girl off of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was my boy, man. Like, he was legit my boy. Like, we did a good job working together. Everybody that we talked to, we worked with, that came on the show. Hey, man, you guys do work. What happened was somebody got in his ear. He thought that he was going to be able to join into the comic book community, the Circle Jerk Circle with the awards people, the sticker group, Legion of Comics and them. And it lasted, for the first couple months because it's good drama content. People watched him for drama. But after a while, nobody wants to watch his X-Men review. They don't. Right? That's just the truth. So, yeah. No, George, you can sit there. You're the cuck who's gonna have to sit in timeout, and you're a bad boy. So, which is his normal claim show. He went from 1,000 to 2.6 the day of the show. So from Wednesday to Saturday, from him dropping the thumbnail, he was already at 2.6 the day of the show. Went from 1,000 sub giveaway to a 3,000 sub giveaway.
This type of shit I have seen what you're describing in the past, and I always thought, how the fuck?
Right.
The only thing that I had seen and heard, really seen people talk about, was the shorts game. When the shorts game was introduced, seeing those types of things from people who jumped in and were doing that, and were saying, "Oh yeah, it's all shorts. It's all shorts." But then there's other people now that I watch, and some of the stuff I said, "Yeah, okay, I know you did shorts," but there's been some people who, particularly in the back of my mind now, I'm thinking about that, were like all talking about, just posted ridiculous astronomical growth for every single time you turn around. It was like, oh, okay, great, you went from 10,000.
It's that comic book karma. I talked about it on the last couple of shows, bro. George, you got a long fall, brother. That was it's a long fall down, man, up there. You know what I mean? From when you're shitting on me up at the top with all your comic book community, your new friends in the comic book community. It didn't last too long, man. All this shit happens for a reason, right? I've told you guys I'm the chosen one. I was buried. I was resurrected on the third day. I'm back. This is not something that I planned. I've been telling you. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Because we're one comment, we're one subscribe, guys. They can hear the laugh. They know when I'm around. They can feel it in the force.
Just all you need. One like, one comment, one subscribe away. One comment, one subscribe away from greatness.
What it do, comic book gurus? It's late night after hours. It's going to be a long one. We got to drag somebody tonight. We got to drag a couple of people down tonight. We got to give them their due upcomings because that's what it is. This is what we do. Unfortunately, payback is a bitch. Comic book karma is real in these streets. Welcome to the show. All are welcome. All are welcome.
All are welcome. All are welcome.
No, you're right. Long fall from what? Yeah, no, you're right, man. You don't shit on your homeboy no matter what, bro. That's some real talk from Spawn Life. Give this man a follow. You don't shit on it. It doesn't matter if he fucking blows you up. I was fucking with them, leaving them voicemails. Back then, George, you had a chance to call me. You had a chance to pick up the phone. You didn't, right? That's why I left the voicemails. Now you want to come on. Come on, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This is Late Night After Hours. This is what we do at Razor Comics. I appreciate you stopping by because we need people like me in this comic community.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Well, I'm back, baby. There's no burying this motherfucker. He is the chosen one. There is no denying. It was preordained. I did not want this. It was just sometimes you're just born in it.
Now you're at 20. Now you're at 50,000. Now you're at it's like, okay, I understand that there is some acceleration that comes naturally from being a larger channel. You get more, you're going to be out there more, but at the same time, it was like rocket ship. And I was like, I wonder.
I don't want me to sound salty, but there was a channel when I started. When I started my channel, I reached out.
Is that not the most understatement comment of the night? I gotta stop and pause for a moment on that one. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my God! The gods have blessed me. Lord Jesus, Jehovah has blessed me. Oh God damn! Oh man, that. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. That's. Oh man, I don't know if I rewinded too far.
Google and Meta are different companies.
Oh.
Still.
Yeah, it was amazing to me, man. When I had the conversation with my buddy Rob, Cheap Comic Collector, he was very transparent to me, and that's what I appreciate about him. Because what happened was I follow these guys, right? And I noticed that he jumped in subs from 700 to 1,000. He was celebrating his 1,000 subscribers. He's going to do a giveaway, and then his subs were still climbing. I'm like, man, my guy's blowing up. And we did talk about him changing his content. He was doing more AI videos where he was putting together those videos. So I knew he was doing that, and they were fun. I was like, that's awesome. It was working for the guy. He's doing great, right? And I called him up to congratulate the guy. You're doing an amazing job, man. Awesome for you. Hitting 1,000 subs. That's great, bro. Not everybody could, takes a while to get there. And he was like, hey, I'll be honest with you. Here's what I did. And he just did it. Like he literally just started the campaign. I shit you not, Brian. Check this out. While he was doing the thumbnail and planning for his 1,000 giveaway show for that Saturday, which is his normal claim show, he went from 1,000 to 2.6 the day of the show. So from Wednesday to Saturday, from him dropping the thumbnail He was already at 2.6 the day of the show. Went from 1,000 sub giveaway. Damn, I'm going on a long ass rant, right? Ain't nobody saying shit, bro. To a 3,000 sub giveaway. Less than a week.
This type of shit I have seen what you're describing in the past, and I always thought, how the fuck?
Right.
And the only thing that I had seen and heard really.
Okay, so you see me nodding my head there, guys, going back and forth like that, nodding my head. All George did was take and that's why it's so grainy. Was took that picture there, and then spliced it with janky ass audio from a fucking industry and comic show from a week ago. It's the worst I've ever seen George do, man. Just to be that's the worst, man. Just making shit up. And that I've had that happen in the comic community. I have people literally create accounts with my name to pretend they were me just to jump on other streams. Like, that's why there's so many of these rumors about me saying all this shit on live streams about how I hate, just think of anything. The worst thing that you can say, that's what a troll will do, right? There's been these accounts that have been created with my name, like my actual name, my picture and all this shit. And people are like, that fucking guy is nuts. He hates Jews and Muslims and all this. I'm like, come on, dude. That's not even. So and George is just another part of that, right? He's just taking exactly what you're seeing there in overlapping audio. Meanwhile, there's fucking McClay in the same shot, bro.
Seeing people talk about was the shorts game. When the shorts game was introduced, seeing those types of things from people who jumped in and were doing that and were saying, oh yeah, it's all shorts. But then there's other people now that I watch and some of the stuff I say, yeah, okay, I know you did shorts, but there's been some people who, particularly in the back of my mind now, I'm thinking about that, were like all talking about, just posted ridiculous astronomical growth for, every single time you turn around. It was like, oh, okay, great. You went from 10,000. Now you're at 20. Now you're at 50,000. Now you're at it's like, okay, I understand that there is some acceleration that comes naturally from being a larger channel. You get more, you're going to be out there more. But at the same time, it was like,
you know what, George? I can't blame you. You're not the only one. Rob Fat Stacks is another one. Shout out to Kyle, man. PTT, what to do, my guy? Rob Fat Stacks, you're not innocent over there. Fat Stacks. You're innocent over there, my guy. There's been crickets over there as well. You have nothing but explaining to do as yourself, my guy. I kept it quiet. I've taken my little pot shots here and there, but oh man, Rob Fat Stacks, your crew, all the crew that you've assembled.
Rocket ship. And I was like, I wonder.
I don't want me to sound salty, but there was a channel when I started mine. When I started my channel.
I don't mean to sound salty. Meanwhile, he's the saltiest motherfucker on planet Earth. He's this guy right here. I don't mean to sound salty. This guy, the guy that has proof. While we're watching a fucking 3-hour live stream. No, this is hilarious, man. It's just that reality. What happens is with these, the trolls and this community itself, people in general, it's the reality that gets built, right? You build this reality. You hear stories and it's just the truth, right? Doesn't matter if I show you the exact, it could be fucking raining outside, right? The old saying, it could be pouring outside, right? If McClay and George say if McClay says it's sunny, George is going to coddle those balls and say it's sunny, bro. This is the exact example of the community.
I reached out to a new channel that just started out also. And I say, hey, let's, what the kids say, let's collab on something. And we worked on something together. And we kind of like parted. I didn't gel like Razor. We kind of like, maybe. I said, maybe at the beginning I knew, let me not work with this guy. I'm not gelling with him. You know what I'm saying? And we went on both ways. Okay. But that being said, a few years later, I've never committed myself 100% like some of you guys, like Razor has. I've never committed myself 100%, like repetition every day, or whatever it is you do, your schedule is. This guy is now up to 10,000 subscribers. 10,000. And I saw some of his videos jumped up because I enjoy his content. I don't like the guy, but I enjoy his content. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not his personality. He's actually doing audio stuff. With that being said, so I go and listen to him and I look at his numbers. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, oh, damn, homie fucking jumped up. Fucking, we both started out. We both hit 1,000. I literally gave him his 1,000th sub when I used my wife's email. He, you know, I got the messages. George, you know, you hit me up. You know, give me a like. I'm trying to get the 1,000. It's hard. It's hard to get the 1,000 at first.
Wow. Wow, what a story, right? What a lovely telling story. Man. Crazy, right? But I'm lying. But we're listening to the exact words of the same man that you're seeing right now. It's insane to me, guys. This is the whole reason why I just can't explain the combo community. And you've seen me do videos where I try to do a rant and I just fucking just start talking shit about them because it's it's almost like, again, like I said, you can just tell them it's raining outside, right? And show them. But they're like, nope, no, man, no, it's not true.
You know, if you don't get help or assistance and you're on your own. So I did that also. And then I'm looking at it, like you guys said also, okay, he's got 10,000 subs. How's that video only have 200 views? You know what I'm saying? Are they empty subs? And that's another thing. I got to start looking to see how much engagement there is because I'm like, okay, one or whatever, he advertised and everything. But at the same point, it leaves you in that vacuum where it's like, yo, you got 10,000 viewers, but only 200 people watch that shit.
We talk about that in the combo community all the time, and that's one of the things that I've noticed a lot is I'll see these channels, man, and they have big subs, like huge sub count, and I'm like, I'm pulling those numbers, bro. These guys do live streams, you know, they're $200-300 200-300 view replays in their live streams. I'm like, I pull that, bro, and I got 300. Like, what's happening? There's something that's not quite right here. I always thought that I'm being gatekeeped, right? The combo community doesn't want me, man. What's going on? What's happening? And reality is that we always get fed that comic book community. Those people get pushed to us. No disrespect, Rob, but those people get pushed to us because that's the algorithm. They're monetized. That's what's being pushed because that's what's getting the ad revenue for YouTube. When in reality, there's a huge, bigger community, and if you want to get in there, you got to pay. You got to pay a little bit, so that way YouTube can put you out there with the other guys. And it's not just the comic book community; it's people that's actually part of the comic book community, and not just the award people, but other groups that can grow. Man, this guy's spitting fire right here. Who's this guy? Who's this young, handsome, bald, shaved cholo? Up there just spitting fire right there, right? Like facts, son. Just dropping straight facts on him.
I'm rich, bitch.
Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I appreciate you. It's late night after hours. I'm your host, Razor Comics. I got to break it up. I'm gonna play a little bit longer. I think we proved our point. If we're gonna see that audio, it'll happen at some point. So we'll play a little bit more, but I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you so much for being one of the gurus hanging out here tonight. One of us. One of us. And please consider becoming a member of the Guru. 99 cents, $2.99, whatever you can afford. It does help out the channel. It helps grow the channel. We do giveaways. We're going to do a live late night haul tomorrow. Actually, we're going to be hanging out and doing a haul tomorrow night. It's 11 p.m. Eastern, guys. You're going to see your boy showing off books, y'all. This guy right here got a stack of books, man. Went to my local comic book shop, right? Picked up nothing but local comic books, new comic book day wall. Everything's $6 and under at my shop, Samurai Comics. Picked them up for $1. Got a stack of them. We're going to flip through those. Tomorrow night, it's the same type of late night hype, the same type of vibe. But what we do is we flip the camera around so that way the comic books are the show. They're the star of the night. So stop by tonight, guys. One like, one comment, one subscribe away from greatness. I appreciate you. One more time, please.
That's all you need. One like, one comment, one subscribe away. One comment, one subscribe away from greatness.
You guys let me know. Do we want to continue? Do you guys want to continue? I mean, this is something that we can watch. You guys can watch this. This is the video from Brian McClay that was provided to George. Yeah. Okay, here's the audio, evidently.
It drops. And if you're paying for views and subs, then your content probably isn't that good to begin with if you have to pay for views and subs. Right? That is shameful, in my opinion. Anybody who does that.
How in any way does that sound and or look like anything like this? Like Cheap Comic Collector, like myself, like others that are saying, hey guys, we can do this. There's bigger people out there than the same people that you watch on the award show every year. And all you have to do is put a little bit of money behind yourself, promote yourself. And if you do have good content, you will get the views, you will get the subs. And then now that plain field gurus, are we done? Look at all these people that were in the comments back in those days, guys. Look at that. There's PTT. Shout out PTT. You got Derek Neiman. What happened to Derek Neiman? I tell you what happened. He's drunk the Kool-Aid. He the dead dog joke. Listen to George and the rest of the comic book community. Tate Prime. He was one of the CJ guys. What up, Tate? There's Derek Neiman. So you paid 1,000 or 2,000. You'd be like at 20,000 subs. Everybody is in on it, right? The whole crew. Look at Lisa Noble. Shout out Lisa Noble. Where you been, Lisa? Probably over there. That's cool. I'm mad at Lisa. I ain't never mad at my ladies. You know that, man. I love the ladies. Ladies love Ray. Derek Neiman in the chat, man. Tate Prime. I mean, look at we got the chat going off. The gurus here in the chat. We got Hard Nips, Gisrardo. Hard Nips, Gisrardo. Shout out to Hard Nips. He stopped by that night. Who else we had in that chat that night? Fish Cat Collectibles. Look at that guy. Remember that guy was a fan at one point. So yeah, it's and I'm not mad at any of the, like I said, at any of the gurus. Alex, and you know that Alex Lodemeyer, that fucking guy right there, he can go eat a dick straight up. But the rest of these gurus, man, I ain't mad at you at all, man. You know, shit happens. I forgive you guys. Razor's all forgiving. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you guys. Look, I had to make a point. It's taken me a fucking hour and 15 minutes to do it. But this is the show, guys. If you need to go look it for yourself, I'm not going to remove it because if it's there and we're like, oh, no, it's there, like George is saying, it's coming up. This is the show, okay? It's Sticky Goose Drama. Do you even care? Plus, George is back. My good friend George with stories. What did I do? I did 640 views a year ago. So you're looking for the one for 640 views. Hey, let me give it a thumbs up. There you go. Good job, Razor. Thumbs it up, man. I appreciate you guys. Give us some more views, man. Go watch it. I encourage you guys to watch the whole one. I mean, it helps your boy out. This is monetized right here. So I do get the money off this 4 hours and 47 minutes. Holy shit. So yeah, go look through it, man. I mean, at any point, I'll fast forward through it. Let's see. Oh, look, this is a good part right here. I think this is when, is this when he's buying shit? Yeah, look. Good shit on here, man.
Your shit. They make money off it.
100 last week.
I was at 300 last week. Well, not even last week. I was at 300 2 days ago. Yeah, he's amazed.
Virus.
4 hours. And that, my friends, is what should have happened when I dropped the video in the first place. Day one and
by the way, because I don't want to be lied to. Maybe it's for an individual video, cumulative for the month. Sit back.
I don't know, a month, 2 months ago about a rare Spider-Man comic that people don't know about. And I just made a little 4-minute video or 9-minute video, or I forget what it was. It could be 14 minutes, something like that. And I chose that one, audience growth. The other two, I chose video views as the goal.
Exactly.
So I'm trying both of it. So I got audience growth and then video views as the goals.
Ooh, Ryan's going to start charging to go on Razor Comics after this. He's going to get with that.
If it works, this is crazy, and it just opens up a whole new can of worms. To be honest,
it does.
I agree with that 100%.
What's going to happen, Brian, is that status. It's going to So it's the weekend. What I've heard and what I found out is that there's actually a team of people or whoever that checks these videos, right? So right now it's pending status. Is going through a copyright. Okay, so I have to kind of break it down though, Tap, because people are obviously You would think that this would be real obvious, Tatfer, but evidently George is still trying to sell you the Kool-Aid. So what you're looking at, if you can see it, that's Brian McClay's logo. He's in his own personal studio. So if you're a content creator, you're familiar with this, right? You go to YouTube Studio, inspiration, views, short, lives, playlist, podcast, promotions. Okay. So what Brian McClay is doing is Brian McClay is clicking on the promotions tab of Brian McClay's channel, which is Beyond Wednesdays. And now Brian McClay is going to go and put an X amount of money on there. And so that way, hopefully that explains it so far. Everybody all caught up? We're good? Everybody good? You good, George? You got that there? Was that easy enough? Anybody else? Questions? Tat? Good? Gurus? People at home? Replay? Good? Okay.
Thing is going to make sure that it can be, put out there for ads. Here's what's going to happen, just so you know. It's going to go from pending to active. It's going to take a little bit longer on the weekend because there's actually people that are going through this and filtering it. Now, just so I can be clear with you, here's what I found out. You can do the research yourself because I might be wrong. Obviously, I just shared a Freddy Krueger video that I thought was a real video. So do your own research, right? So here's what I found out. While you are promoting this video, you are paying to promote those videos, okay? During the time, and again, research this, Brian, during the time that you're promoting these videos are not making money for monetization because it's part of the campaign that you're paying to promote. So
I don't
right
make
now,
monetization from these videos anyway.
Okay,
So.
I want to make sure I share that with you because I think that I'm almost positive. Again, I could be wrong. I've completely wrong on this
I'll
Freddy
lose
Krueger
out
video.
on the 55 cents that video will make me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You might be losing out 55 cents. Right, because it's promoting it. So it's going to take a little while, go to pending to active. But once it does, bro, your far right column, that costs, let me break this down to you. That's not necessarily what you're going to pay. Okay. That cost is the cost that YouTube costs to run your campaign. If you noticed when you put that 100,
that's a guy who's very interested in paying for views. The same guy who just weeks ago talked shit about paying for views. The hypocrisy, backstabbing, bigotry in the combo community, it's real, guys.
$100 in, once it'll
character assassination, false accounts, false videos that are given out, it's real.
Tell you that you will not spend more than $100, and that is true. What happens is that cost is going to go up depending if it's a good video. That right column to the right of that promotion impressions, it's going to hit, and to the right of that you're going to get the actual views from the impressions, right? The cost is going to start going off that per impression, per view. Once that cost starts going out, don't freak out, okay? You'll see if you have a good video that cost will be $200-$300. And you're wondering, why is it spending so much money? It's because YouTube is saying that your video is so good, and those numbers will start reflecting it, that it's going to put the money behind it to promote the video. You're going to only spend $100. So don't freak out if you see that number jump more than 100. Because once you put the $100 in, Google told you, YouTube told you, it's not going to charge you more. And that is true. So when that cost starts to skyrocket, don't freak out. Because if you put $100 in, that means it's doing good. The algorithm is picking it up. YouTube wants to put money behind it because it's getting revenue from that video. So when you see that happening, bro, you it's like fishing. You got a big one on there. Let it do its thing. I did the opposite. I freaked out because I didn't put $100 down. I put something less than that. And once I seen that number jump to over,
I put 25 down. Brian McClay put $100 down. 100. And that's the truth. So here's the thing, guys. Whether or not you agree with why I did it, right? And again, I can tell you that I was trying to grow my channel to get to the 500 mark so that way I could put on live shows like this, right? And benefit like I should, right? on top of that, so that way I can get the exposure that the same people were getting, the same numbers that they were getting. I wanted to make sure that I was still put on that corner shelf, right? That end aisle for the YouTube marketing. That's my thought was at the time. Now, has it changed? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it has changed. Definitely. I've got counsel such then. Shout out to Scotty Mack. So whether you agree with me or not, and I will tell you, I'll be the first one to say that, yeah, I disagree with buying views and subs. It was a bad idea at the time. Probably should have done it, but here we are. Everybody here is included on it. The only difference is that I'm not here to lie about it. I'm a grown ass man, bro. This is how I learn from my mistakes. Third year, December will be the third year of the channel, guys. Nobody has ever. I never went to school for this shit. I never lived behind a keyboard. I'm not a keyboard warrior. This is a $30 microphone from Amazon. I put the show on in my living room, right? So this is something that I don't do every day. It's a hobby. I go to work. I don't have all day like George and others and Brian. You see what I'm saying? So I was learning how to build my channel, right? Regardless of how you agree or disagree, this is the truth, man. And you have to learn and live with it. I did. I've made plenty of mistakes. That's the whole great idea of my channel, is that I'm a new collector, not only into the hobby, but into content creating. So everybody who is along for the ride gets to see all the shenanigans, all the ups, the downs, the growing of the channel. And it's a great thing because it's a person that's growing and changing. You're watching somebody who's not doing the same X-Men show, the same George 7.5 every day. As somebody who's experiencing life, who's learning, who's growing, who's changing with how he learns from, the comic community. And that's how it is. And that's how it's supposed to be, right? You own up to it, Brian McClay, George, and others. You own up to it. You don't make up fake video. A year later, you don't flip the script and talk shit when you were here putting $100 down on the. Are you guys watching this? This is no more. I can't explain it any more easier. Over $100, I paused my campaign. That was the wrong thing to do because my campaign was rolling, bro. It was 4 hours, 1.6 thousand views, 102 subscribers. Wow. And I seen that jump to over $100 in 4 hours. I was like, I got to pay Google $100 now. No, it caps you out at 25. I'm only paying Google 25, regardless of what that cost is. That's what YouTube is charging you. Google's charging you. That's what they're charging to run the campaign. That's not what you're going to pay. So keep that in mind when you're watching that number.
Interesting.
Hey, Razor, thanks for having me on. This has been a great discussion. Very interesting. Yeah. I need to. It was, as you know, it was my anniversary technically yesterday, but.
Yeah, Rob. You broke my heart, Rob. God damn it.
My wife is signaling that I should be heading to bed. So y'all have a good
night, brother. Appreciate
good morning, I suppose now, because it's now morning across all of America except for Alaska and Hawaii. And with that, as we like to say sometimes, smoke bomb.
Ninja style. Man, it was good times, right? Look at this, guys. We're all having a good time, man. Just like we're doing tonight, right? Except that the only one that kept it real the whole time, right? The never changed his story is still here, man. The last of the Mohicans, ladies and gentlemen, the chosen one. And this is what you have to go through. Unfortunately, this is what it takes in order to get what you have to get, man. If you want to be who you have to be, sometimes you can't give in, bro. You have to. But when I say sometimes, you can't. Don't sell out your integrity of who you are. Change up for who's popular. Just because you see the comic community award show, just because you see the sticker people, there is a certain pocket, certain niche group of comic collectors, and they're basically it. It's a small group. And I'll be honest with you. That's the only pocket that I have problems with. If you see the show and you watch it, you're seeing that the issues come from this pocket of people.
And this pocket of people were just here not too long ago, and they seem to forget that.
Something I wanted to add was, you remember that movie Limitless, where they take that drug NZT, and the quote behind it is, "It works better if you're already smart." So like Google ad campaigns work better if your content is like actually good to start with. That's why I'm like kind of saying like, yeah, Brian, like go do it. Like you have quality guests, you have good content, well structured, good engagement already. So why not just like
Yeah, bro.
balloon it?
You don't promote a fake Freddy Krueger trailer like I did. So put your money behind you, grow your channel. That was hilarious, by the way. Is this amazing or not? It's been a long night, bro. But is it crazy or what? Like I did not know about this until fucking Rob told me about it. And I think a lot of people are using it. I'm glad that you jumped on, and I hope it does help you out, bro. Because why should we be ashamed to try to grow our channel, man?
There is no
McDonald's just helped me build
Did you say
burgers.
shame? Did you say shame?
Here's the only thing that you should be ashamed about, okay? There's a difference between promoting your channel and paying for views and subs.
Oh, he froze. What happened? Oh, you guys frozen.
Okay. So if you're paying for views and subs, you're an idiot. You're a fucking moron. There is no reason to do that at all, other than you're going to get caught. We're going to go look at your social blade. It's going to show signs of you paying for views and subs, and you can only keep that up for so long until your shit drops. And if you're paying for views and subs, then your content probably isn't that good to begin with if you have to pay for views and subs.
Okay, fair enough. So here it is. So it's not all janky. It's here. At the same point, he's there buying views. So he's making a point that, yes, it's if you're buying views, your content's probably not good anyways. So I get that point that he's making, and I'm agreeing with it because, yeah, that's probably what's happening. And my opinion was my content was good, just wasn't getting promoted with the algorithm. So here it is. It's clear. You guys can watch it. At the same point, we just watched a whole hour, right, of me showing him how to do this, and Brian McClay himself paying $100 for the views. So yes, he does make a point here, and it's not janky. It's not the audio that you took and added, but this is the clear audio. And yes, I am agreeing because that does make a valid point. Doesn't make any sense. And I agree with that now as well. I'm not disagreeing with that fact at all, right? Because yes, you shouldn't be buying subs, views. You should grow your channel organically. I've learned my lesson. I get that. I'm not disagreeing with that fact. What I'm saying is that here we have Brian McClay on my show paying $100 to do the exact same thing, all meanwhile basically telling you that if you're doing it because your shit is horrible, then that's bad. And I agree with that. If you're doing it because it's horrible, you're probably not going to get anywhere. With my Sticky Goose video, it was good. I wanted to promote it. It did good. And that's the reason why, you should promote yourself at the time, was the belief. So there's nothing new here, George. So great job.
Right. That is shameful, in my opinion. Anybody who does that, I got no respect for you. It's cheesy to me. You know what that is to me? That's like going to Walmart and Target and taking your fucking your pot scale and putting packs of cards on a fucking on a digi to see if it weighs more because it's got the hit on it. It's fucking cheating. It's cheesy, and I got no respect for you. If you do that, I could fuck off. I don't care about you. But promoting your shit, if you're doing it within the rules of the system, I'm cool with that. I got no problem with that.
Was exactly what I just said, right? That's exactly what the whole show's about. So you just heard Brian McClay, in his own words, agree with me. What I'm doing, he agrees with, right? If you're using the promotion tool, which is what I was doing, he agrees with that. You just heard it, George. So you can sit there with all this. Well, that it does. Here it is, guys.
I'm not hiding nothing. Again, you can go watch the full video for yourself. That was the tool. We talked about the YouTube promotion tool, which is exactly what Brian McClay was spending $100 on.
Because but here's the problem. It makes you wonder, okay, is YouTube going to make a ton of money off this now? And all they're doing is just taking the fucking the governor off of the engine, for the people that want to pay.
It's pay to win, to be honest. Like it is what it is. Welcome to capitalism.
Pay to be in front of the line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I gotta do it, guys. Where's the clip? Hang on, let's get the clip lined up first. Here's my victory clip. It's gotta be. If it's not here, I'm gonna be so pissed. Damn it, I don't have my victory lap. All right, well, I gotta do my victory lap anyways. Oh man, God, I love it. God, it feels good to be Razor. Shout out to Richie.
That's all you need. One like, one comment, one subscribe away. One comment, one subscribe away from greatness.
It feels good. God damn it. I got to get all my clips. We got to get everything lined back up, guys. We're not doing it.
I love it. The best motherfucker. You fuck your man.
No, I keep telling them, guys. I keep telling them, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more Razor rants, rips, and hauls, or one like, one comment, one membership away from greatness.
That's all you need. One like, one comment, one subscribe away. One comment, one subscribe away from greatness.
Listen, I didn't choose this path, guys. This path chose me. It's been preordained, right? The backstabbing. I was left for dead for the comic community. 5 shots to the chest, and your boy 5 shots, and your boy couldn't die, right? What will you? It's amazing how the truth will set you free. The truth shall set you free. Yes, the fuck you, man. I love it, man. It feels so good, guys. That I needed that, because that was George's whole point. Like, he was clipping that one portion and not letting it run, where Brian tells you, but if you're using the YouTube promotion tab, then it's okay. Please drop comments down below. Let me know if you're watching the replay. I really appreciate you. All are welcome. All are welcome.
All are welcome.
Let me know what you think. It's late night after hours. I'm your host, Razor Comics. I think we drug everybody through that. Did we do that? Did we cover it? Fucking producers missing. It feels good, right? We couldn't get the housekeeping. What are we doing here? This fucking show right here. Everything was doing good, and then it just fucking...
Boy, that escalated quickly.
I appreciate it. Please go watch the most recent video. Go take a look at that. Please like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, that's racist.
Oh, that is racist.
That's the most recent one. Go take a look at that. We still got the trolls that keep trying to get us to do racing rants, and this one bit me into doing it. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope I fulfilled your entertainment purposes. Entertainment purposes for the drama tonight. Sometimes you have to smack them. You got to give them the smack, because they got out of hand, and they're still my children. You know what I mean? And when it comes to what I do, which is the drama, I'm the best. Nobody does it better. We've proven that tonight. George tried to show up, and unfortunately, it's bad for that guy over there. It's bad. I would say I feel sorry, but I don't. Comic book karma is real in these streets. It happens to you. It's slowly happening to McClay. J. Scott Campbell, 500 views when it ended. Wow.
That's all you need. One like, one comment, one subscribe away. One comment, one subscribe away from greatness.
But your boy is back. Your boy is back, and you're all welcome. If you left at one point, I welcome you. If you're new to the comic community, this is the perfect place, right? Because you're a virgin. We get to, like the cover. You're a virgin, like the cover. So subscribe your boy up. Okay, it's different. It's not the comic book community people. I can promise you that. We're gonna cover the awards. I know the comic book community awards came out. Nobody cares. Okay, I promise. I'll cover it. People will care. Okay, that's why I don't want to cover it, because people will care. I don't want them to care. Nobody cares. It's horrible. It's a sham. I'll talk about it. We'll do a whole show. We got the Mad Show coming up. We got GPK show coming up. We're going to do a comic book community award show coming up. I got a whole lineup for you guys. Your boy's back. It's Razor Comics late night after hours. Please consider come and remember, and do your boy a favor.
I'm rich, bitch.
Let's check in with the comments and see what's happening in the chat. Again, all are welcome. All are welcome. Let's put on the old man glasses.
Welcome to the fucking show.
All are welcome. All are welcome.
It's all George. It's all George. We're good. We're caught up. 6 new comments. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're all caught up. We're good. We're good. Everybody caught up? We're good? Hey, George, hit the like button, bro. You've been here. All right, we're caught up. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by tonight. So that's our drama portion. So I'm gonna take a quick. I gotta step away, guys. I need a moment. I gotta, I need some water. I need to refill the. I need a moment. Give me a moment here. So I got something for you, though. Normally, what we do at this portion of the show, I play some KRS-One, son, because that's what I do. I get down, bro. I'm here for you guys. I played the killer music. We get down with the one and only KRS-One. But tonight, I have something lined up for you special, okay? Something that was put together by C7 and Go. Shout out C7 and Go. Rob, Cheap Comic Collector. Is your show over yet so you guys can watch my show? Come over here. I appreciate you. This is Rob's and them's video that we put together, okay? It's hilarious, okay? It's a 2-minute rap video with your boy starring Razor Comics. You're going to love it. I guarantee it. If you need a 2-minute break, and I think we all do. I think we all need a break here, okay? If you need a 2-minute chronic break, you need to go roll up, you need to go pour up, stretch, use the now is the time, or stick around, watch this video. You're going to laugh your ass off. I guarantee it. Check it out. It's Razor Comics like you've never seen them before.
Yeah. It's Razor's Comics. Simone, that's live from the PHX, cutting through the drama with the truth. Yeah. It's Razor's Comics. Simone, that's live from the PHX, cutting through the drama with the truth. No flex. No flex. Check it. Razors in the building, fresh to the scene. Call you gurus cause your knowledge is clean. From the valley of the sun, there's a heat in the veins. Talking comic book drama, breaking down the game. Ceasefire Sunday, we squashing the beef. No variant wars, just deals on the cheap. I'm looking for the grills, digging through the stacks. If the cover's sick, you know I'm buying that. Razors Comics, Phoenix where we at. Sunday ceasefire, lay that hate down flat. Sick covers, man, that's the motto we keep. Gurus in the chat, knowledge runs deep. Or I lay gurus, let me tell you straight, new to the game, but I'm learning the rates. EGC brought key books on deck, flipping through the bins, respect what you collect. Drama in the shops, drama on the feed. Razor slice it up, that's what the people need. From amazing Spidey to the bad out of hell. If it's heat on the cover, you know I'll buy and sell. Yeah, Sunday, we call a ceasefire. No hating, no baiting, just deals and fire. This is Razor's Comics, and I'm just a messenger. Razor's Comics, live from the PHX. Ceasefire Sunday, Gurus, what's next? Sick covers, man, you know the motto. Razor's Comics, Simone, let's go. Yeah. It's Razor's Comics. Simone Messer. Live from the PHX. Cutting through the drama with the truth. No flex. Check it. Razors in the building, fresh to the scene. Call you gurus cause your knowledge is clean. From the valley of the sun, there's a heat in the veins. Talking comic book drama, breaking down the game. Ceasefire Sunday, we squashing the beef. No variant wars, just deals on the cheap. I'm looking for the grails, digging through the stacks. If the cover's sick, you know I'm buying that. Razors, Comics, Phoenix where we at. Sunday ceasefire, lay that hate down flat. Sick covers, man, that's the motto we keep. Gurus in the chat, knowledge runs deep. Lay gurus, let me tell you straight, new to the game, but I'm learning the rate. CGC brought key books on deck, flipping through the bins, respect what you collect. Drama in the shops, drama on the feed. Razor slice it up, that's what the people need. From amazing Spidey to the bad out of hell. If it's heat on the cover, you know I'll buy and sell. Yeah, Sunday, we call a ceasefire. No hating, no baiting, just deals and fire. This is Razor's Comics, and I'm just a messenger. Razor's Comics, live from the PHX. Ceasefire Sunday, gurus, what's next? Sick covers, man, you know the motto. Razor's Comics, Simone, let's go.
What it do, comic book gurus? It's your boy Razor Comics. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. I know. Give me a round of applause, guys. Let's give yourself a round of applause. that was amazing, man. That was you just Razor Comics. Hey, Simone. Amazing job. Shout out to the guru, C7 to go, Rob, Cheap Comic Collector, my guy. The drama's over. Listen, Rob, if you guys are hanging out over there, the Cheap Comic Collector show, you guys listen. Drama's over. Okay, so there's a certain crowd. We got two audiences here at Razor Comics. If you guys haven't noticed, I'll break this down for you. We got the audience that was here earlier, right? That you saw, right? That comes for the drama. You know, George and we got the hate watchers, as I call them. They come for what I call as roasted drama. Trademark that right there. Some people call it exposed tube, hate tube. I call it roasted drama. Okay, hashtag roasted drama. Put that in the chat. Appreciate that. And that's trademark Razor Comics. So please do not steal that. That's pending. So the roasted drama comes here, right? You get it only here at Razor Comics. We appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much, guys. And we get that crowd, right, who comes here for the drama. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love doing it. I'm here to entertain. And then we get the comic book people that want to come and hang out and watch this guy learn and fumble over comic books. And I love it. I love it, man. And I've been told a lot that you should just do drama, right? Only do drama. You can't do both. Stay in your lane, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. I still interject what I collect and what I think, what's happening in my world. Because that's what the channel's about. It's not about just drama. It's also about comic books. It's entertaining to interject it. It's entertaining to look at what's going on in the comic community and make fun of what's happening, shed light, have a good time. That's what the show's about. But it's also the comic book people, the other audience that come around that like to check out the sick covers, bro, right? Talk comic books and have a good time and just nerd out with this guy. And I appreciate both audiences. And the ones that stay for both, thank you so much. So I appreciate you. You're the gurus. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being truly a friend and a member of the channel.
Thank you for being a friend.
All right. So what's going on in the world? Well, around Razor, it's this. Not that. That was a cool ass video though, right? That was fire, guys, right? That was amazing. It's this. Walt Disney Webtoon. So evidently there's some rumors that were popping up online, and then some couple of videos dropped. The rumors even got so big that it come across my MSN feed, right? You know, when you're at work or when you're just sitting here on your computer in the bottom, you got that little MSN feed that shows you your the air quality alert, you know, all that good shit and the recent news. Check this out. Popped up even on that when it came to what was happening with Marvel and Disney. Evidently, a rumor is floating, and this rumor, I will tell you for one, is it's not started from like a credible, I want to say a credible source, but this source is known to basically make outlandish claims. One, for instance, being that Absolute Superman was going to be like pansexual or some shit, right? So Fandom Pulse here tweeted out or X'd out, I don't know what the fuck the term is now, a rumor that they were told, you know, some inside information. So take this just as rumor, right, of what's happening for the future of Marvel. And what we're talking about is the year 2030 and the plans that Marvel and Disney have in place. From Fandom Pulse, we have comic book industry insider tells us that Disney is planning to phase out Marvel in-house publishing operation and move the line to Webtoon by 2030. The source, Marvel will be phasing out their publishing to Webtoon 2030, giving or take. That's the word I heard. Marvel will be phasing out their publishing to Webtoon by 2030, give or take. That's the word I heard. Word I heard. On DC was also headed that direction, but are going all in on Absolute Batman. Cosmic Book News is separately hearing the same from its own insider, that Disney is less interested, quotation marks, and is looking to license out Marvel Comics rather than produce it in-house. Now, Marvel Comics has been publishing operations since 1939. They've been firing a lot of their top executives, and they have. If you guys have been, a lot of you nerds and myself have been following like Comic Book Resource and all this online chatter, and they have been letting tons of top executives go, like tons of people, right? Marvel Comics has been publishing operations 1939, firing lots of top executives. If the physical Marvel Comics ends by 2030, and this is the question tonight, the poll that's in the chat, please. If the physical Marvel comic ends by 2030, do you follow it to Webtoon? And that is the poll tonight that's in the chat. So if you happen to be here and hanging out right now, I appreciate you. Smash the like button. Let me know. I'll refresh the results and see what we have in the live chat. Let's see. If the physical Marvel comics end by 2030, will you follow it to Webtoon? Refresh. Live chat says 20%, 27 say yes. Okay. So 27% says yes, that they will follow it to Webtoon, while 73% said no. Wow. Okay. So that's even a higher number than I imagined for when it comes to yes, that you'll follow Webtoon. Webtoon is basically, if you're not familiar with Webtoon, what Webtoon is, it's not necessarily superhero related. It's more kind of anime. I think they have a couple of superheroes. Help me out, gurus. I know I've seen Batman Family over there on Webtoons. So it's a place that has independent and a lot of other comics. It's kind of like the YouTube for comic books, if you will. I guess is a good way to kind of break that down. But the YouTube of comic books is where Marvel is basically headed. Now, I make some interesting points when it comes to digital and how we collect, for one. And for me, I read digitally. So it's not something that I don't do. I'll be honest with you. 90% of my reading comes from Batcave.biz. That's where I do 90% of my reading. Okay, so you go to batcave.biz, and I can pull it up for you and show you what it is. But that's a website. It's one of the websites that you can go to, and quite frankly, it's a free website. They do scans every Wednesday of the new comic book days, the ones that they can, and they put that up there. So, like for instance, even though I have the new Absolute Batman that just came out, shout out to Dan Quintana. Is it Dan Quintana? Sick ass Harley Quinn cover that just came out. I'm going to read it online because I read online for majority, 90% of it. So yes, I would be one of the ones, if you ask me, if Marvel does stop printing floppies in 2030, I would move completely over to digital. I would continue what I'm doing now. If that changes and I have to get it off Webtoon, then I would probably do that. But considering that 90% of my reading is done online, and 10%, 20% of it is buying comic books, and I'm all for it. I'll be quite honest with you. I know I'm going to be in the minority here, and I'm okay with that. One of the questions that I have here is: would digital only comics save the industry, or accidentally make physical comics more valuable than ever? Great question, right? And I like to hear you sound off either in the chat or the instant replay. Spawn Life Razor, got to go, bro. 5:30 a.m. comes around fast. Got to go to work tomorrow. Great show once again. Catch you on the next. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by, and I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. It's late night after hours. Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
So this was a great question, and I sat there and I contemplated it, right? And the only person that I can ask this question to, because your boy's kind of ostrated from the comic community, right? There's only certain people who I can communicate with. It was kind of late. I didn't want to bother them. I asked ChatGPT. Right? Why not? Why not? What not? So it was late, and I wanted to get somebody else's opinion. So we fire up the old ChatGPT, ladies and gentlemen. So here, in place of shout out to Scotty Mac, it'll be great for guys like Dennis. His biz will explode. Yeah, right, for all the shops who sell just the the resale, the back issue but buys, the people that buy the vintage comic books bins, the back issue bins, those comic book shops are going to do great. So Dennis will do. I'm sure I would love to get Dennis's take. Dennis, if you're out there, let me know, man. I'll shoot you the link. You're the one guy. Stat says I start at 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. He's out. He's like, I'm here, motherfucker. Take care, brother. Appreciate you. Dennis, if you're somehow out there watching, man, this would be a great topic for you. Could balance that off you, because I think it would be great for guys like Dennis. I think new comic book day shops, they're the ones that are going to suffer, but they will have to kind of pivot right away. But it brings up, interesting points, man. All interesting points. So here's what I did, Scotty Mac, as I take another sip here. I turned to Chat GPT, guys. So in place of the top 10, which is a funny little, a take on the old Dave Letterman top 10. In place of the top 10 tonight, what I got for you is a conversation with Chat GPT. So I asked Chat GPT. We're going to pull up Chat GPT for you tonight, and we're going to ask Chat GPT the question: what's going to happen to the comic book industry in 2030 if floppies are done with? If we go completely digital, meaning DC and Marvel goes completely digital, Chat GPT, what's going to happen? Right? That's the question that I pose. Here it is. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. What would happen to the comic book collecting market if Marvel and DC switches to digital media only? And this is what Chat GPT has said. Wait, hang on. Hold up. What happened to you, Razor? Wait, the fuck? What do you mean, Chat GPT? Nothing happened to me. Look, we got 10 people here. We start talking drama. I get it, but it's not drama, Chat GPT. It's just we're talking comic books. Come on, man. Give me a break, Chat GPT. You used to be edgy but funny. What the fuck does that mean? What? This is not the response, Chat GPT. I was like, what is? Come on, man. That's what I still think I'm edgy but funny. What do you mean? I do the Razor rants. We're still doing late nights. We got to separate the drama from the comic book talk. You know what I mean? I understand, but I still I still think that I can make it funny when it comes to talking about, the whatnot and the Marvel going digital. Damn, that's pretty rough. Why don't you go back to the old Razor? Season 1 Razor rants. What does that even mean? What kind of shit is that? I don't even know what that means, Chat GPT. Why don't you go back to the old Razor? Question mark. But season 1 Razor rants. This is rough. Chat GPT. Holy shit, man. I mean, okay, listen. Season 1 Razor rant. That was amazing. It's one of those. You hit lightning in a bottle, man. People love me. I get it. But come on, that's a little harsh there. Remember when you called circumstance circumcision? Yeah. I remember that. No, that was pretty good. That one was pretty funny. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, season 1 Razor. All right. Yeah, that was funny. More of that. All right, ChatGPT. Hey, man, I get it. But, we want to get to the real deal, ChatGPT. Please, what would happen to the comic book collecting market if Marvel and DC switches to digital media? Please, ChatGPT, help us out. Homo says what? What? Oh, come on. That was weak, man. That was a low blow. Dang, ChatGPT, you're just killing me today.
Gay? I didn't think he was that gay.
No, Peter, he's not gay. He's a woman stuck in a man's body.
Yeah, gay.
Ha, 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 ha. All right. I mean, come on. We're really, ChatGPT. Can we get serious here for a moment? Just one moment. What would happen to the comic book collecting market if Marvel and DC switches to digital media only? Please answer the question. Sure, I guess we'll do whatever you want to do. No wonder why George left you. What the? Come on! That's a low blow, ChatGPT. Good Lord. Man, it's rough being Razor. Even ChatGPT's giving it to me today, guys. Good Lord. Oh, man. People will be buying more. Tech Comics. Okay, take it easy. Synthetic Panel, stop it by. We're just having fun tonight, man. It's late night after hours. I'm your host, Razor Comics. Thank you for the people that are hanging out. All are welcome. All are welcome.
All are welcome. All are welcome.
Now, look, if you stayed for the drama and you left, that was hilarious. You just missed something that was just absolutely gold right now. That was just gold mine right there. You missed it. If you left out and you're there just for the drama, you missed out, man, because that was gold. Gave you 3 minutes of gold right there. All right, let's get back to the show. Now, Whatnot? Why not Whatnot? I'm a big fan of Whatnot. Why not, man? I love Whatnot. I'm a Whatnot guy. I'll be honest with you. I used to buy a lot of Whatnot. Huge Whatnot guy. I know a lot of sellers on Whatnot. Big Whatnot fan. I'm a huge Whatnot fan. Whatnot's beautiful. Very beautiful. Big Whatnot fan. So I am a big Whatnot fan, right? And just recently, Whatnot has made some changes, man, that had just happened recently or are going to happen, actually. Coming up on Whatnot, if you are a seller, okay, a seller, here's what's happening. Let me pull this up for you guys. August 1st, there's going to be some big changes that are coming to Whatnot sellers. Let me share this with you guys. And if you're a buyer as well. Okay. So upcoming changes to the USPS shipping on Whatnot. Okay. Starting in early August 2026, shipping costs for USPS packages between 1 to 5 pounds will decrease for U.S. sellers and buyers. So starting in early August, if your package is less than 5 pounds, okay, it's going to cost less. However, take a look here. As part of these updates, Ground Advantage will become the default USPS shipping service on Whatnot. Flat rate shipping will no longer be supported. What? Priority mail will still be available, as optional shipping service. Most sellers won't need to take any action before these changes take effect. If you currently use flat rate packaging, you will need to switch to alternative packaging. If you use priority mail packaging, review the packaging guidance below before shipping with Ground Advantage. U.S. flat rate or priority mail packaging with Ground Advantage label may result a USPS fee up to $20, which will be charged to your Whatnot account balance. So what does that mean? Here's what this means. Breaking news indeed, my guy. That is worthy of it. Thank you for, man, we need you on the panel, brother. That is indeed worthy of the breaking news. And if I don't have it, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw something at the producers. Come on. Where's the breaking news at, producers? Holy shit, do we not have it? We have the show. All are welcome. Wow. Man, we're running a real put together show to here today. That is bad, guys. No fucking breaking news. Holy. Well, hey, all are welcome. So breaking news, right? Yes, breaking news. If you use flat rate shipping, unfortunately, August 1st is the deadline. We're on, what are we on? July 10th? So we have approximately, 3 weeks, guys, left of flat rate shipping. And here's what's happening. There's sellers like Gotham Thrift, and others that utilize the flat rate shipping because their whole shows, a lot of them are just that. You sit up there, they start a box off at $1. And this is one of the very first times I was introduced to Whatnot was through the flat rate boxes. One of the intriguing parts of Whatnot was that you're able to pull up a flat rate box and you can get it for $, man. The lowest I bought a flat rate box for, I think, was like $3 or $4. And I know cheap comic collectors got one for $1, right? My buddy Rob. So it was always a fun, kind of like a goal, kind of a challenge, if you will, to see if you can get these flat rate boxes just stuffed full of comic books, man, for $. And in the early days, I mean, talking the early days of Whatnot, when people started first doing the flat rate box, they would do giveaways. And they wouldn't reset their flat rate shipping. So if you want a giveaway and then you bought a box from them, your shipping was free, right? So you're all of a sudden buying boxes of comic books for, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, not paying any shipping. I did that. 7 flat rate boxes later, it showed up to my doorstep. It was amazing. Rob still does it to this day. He'll go and buy flat rate boxes. And a lot of sellers make money by doing this. They dump a lot of their stock and their flat rate boxes. And I don't know what it's going to do as far as the shipping, like what happens when you do buy 50 comic books, what that's going to look like, how that gets shipped out on the seller's end. If you're a seller on Whatnot, I'd love to hear you on the replay or if you're watching the show. Because my team's letting me down, bro. We're going to have to go through the whole reel, man, and get the breaking news. But I don't know how it's going to work out for the sellers. Have no idea how that's going to look. How you're going to ship out if somebody decides they want to buy 100 comic books. Like, I don't know. That's the amazing part of flat rate boxes. Not that you can get a whole bunch of them in a box. But here's the amazing thing when it comes to flat rate boxes and it comes to comic book sellers and collectors. The flat rate box, a medium flat rate box at least, the dimension of the flat rate box is that it's just about perfect for a comic book stack. So if you have a medium flat rate box, right, and you put a stack of comic books in it, it's almost just about perfect, bro. It's like if it was made specifically for comic book sellers, right? I've received shipments of flat rate boxes that were just basically those comic books in there are perfect, man, are absolutely immaculate. You just have to put a little bit of, buffer, a little bit of something for that area there, you know what I mean, to kind of buffer it. So, whatever you have to plastic bags, some old bubble wrap, that's all it takes for that little bit of area, and boom, those comic books come perfect. So it was built, the dimensions itself, for you to fill it up for comic books. To lose out on that, it's got to be horrible for these sellers. It's got to be detrimental to the business because
Gemini mailers are expensive, and the last time I checked, medium flat rate boxes are free. You can go. I have 4 of them, and in the car now. You can go to your local post office. You can order them online and get free flat rate boxes, so you don't have to actually pay for your supplies. You're saving there as it is. So it's definitely going to hurt some of the sellers, because now they're going to have to switch from flat rate boxes to getting a new type of way to package the comic books and sell out in bulk. And I don't know what that looks like. So comment down below. Let me know. I appreciate you stopping by. It's late night after hours with your host, Razor Comics. And that's what's happening in the world of Whatnot. And I wish I could hit the breaking news intro. I'm a little pissed that it's not here. God damn it. Give me something.
You guys are fake. Cool
Because you're a shill for them.
We're definitely have to get everything up. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. It's late night after hours. All are welcome. All are welcome.
Welcome to the show, people. Welcome to the show.
Now, tomorrow, if you guys will be so kind to hang out with your boy, I'm going to have a haul video that starts at 11 p.m. Eastern. So it's 8 my time. So we're going to hang out. We're going to show off this stack of comic books tomorrow. A huge stack. These comic books I picked up at the LCS for $1 a piece. New comic book day books. We got to sort them out for the giveaway. We're going to have a great time just flipping the comic books away around and just kind of hanging out and nerding out, man. So what up, chat? I appreciate you. After I drop my dart off, I'm going to get Carlos Jr. You want anything, bro? I know, right? I've been up here working all night, man. I earned my money tonight, bro. So I appreciate you guys, man. What with the start? We got the new members here. Scotty Mac hanging out in the chat. Yeah, man. I worked hard tonight, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. Just a couple of items to touch on, and then we're going to wrap the show up a little bit early tonight because, man, I'll tell you what, it took a lot out of me. Just a couple of thoughts, as we wrap up the show. First off, again, I do appreciate everybody who's hanging out here and support the show, the last of us gurus here, the remaining of the Mohicans here at the end of the night. And I really appreciate it. For one, thank you so much, guys. Give yourself a round of applause for hanging out and sticking with this guru. Because, man, sometimes this guy, right? This fucking guy could be a handful. So I appreciate it. Here's what I've learned over the last couple of years, and more recently when it comes to just collecting comic books. As you well know, this channel is built on this guy doesn't know shit about comic books. I'm new to the hobby, right? 3 years now, as far as collecting comic books heavily. One thing that I've learned about myself, some truths to be self-evident, is I really enjoy modern comic books, right? I almost have to force myself to collect vintage because I enjoy modern comic books so much. Another thing that I've learned collecting comic books is that I really enjoy Love and Rockets. It's truly my passion to build the #1 volume signed by both brothers. That's my ultimate goal, to get all 50 copies signed by both brothers. It's my #1 true passion, if you follow the channel, is Love and Rockets. When I read Love and Rockets at the end of the night, on a Saturday night or Sunday morning, you'll see a post. You'll see what I'm reading, because I enjoy collecting Love and Rockets. Collecting comic books has been an up and down roller coaster when it comes to what I like and trying to find my lane in the collecting sphere. I battled back and forth with wanting to collect only vintage and dabbling in modern. And there's times where I've only collected modern and stepped away from vintage. I really admire those who have one main character and follow just that character. So meaning you're a comic book fan of, like, let's say Spider-Man or Batman, which I'm totally fine with. Or your favorite character happens to be, Harley Quinn or something that's just really niche.
right? And that's your character, and that's all you collect. I'm really in awe of those comic book collectors, right? You guys really inspire me. I wished I was truly one of those collectors who only had that one true character that they collect. Like you're trying to find all your Spider-Man grails because you're a Spider-Man guy. I admit, I too am a Spider-Man guy. I'm a Batman guy. I grow up watching Batman and Spider-Man, right? Straight up, your boy has the what? A little faded. It's been a while. So your boy's a fan, right? But I'm not a fan where I only collect Batman. Now, more just recently, Absolute Batman has been amazing when it comes to the reading and the covers, and has pretty much reinvigorated my love for collecting modern comic books. And when it comes to Absolute Batman, I'm picking up as many covers as I can, right? And if I was to choose a character right now, it would be cliche of me, but I would say it's the Absolute Batman character that I gravitate to, that I would say that's my number one. But collecting, I never have that main character. So I've been a little bit all over the place. I'm envious of those who have that main character. So kudos to you, right? Another thing that I learned about collecting modern comic books is that FOMO runs the New Comic Book Day hobby. New Comic Book Day, Wednesday, is powered by FOMO. So, however, you can generate FOMO for your comic book that's coming out on Wednesday is what's pushing the New Comic Book Day market. Because in reality, these $5, $6, $7 comic books that we're buying at your local comic book shop, I have a stack of them for $100 for 100 right here that I picked up for $1. And we're talking about all the new comic books that just came out within the last 6 months. I was amazed when I walked in there, for one, that the line of people for dollar books was that it would line up from my apartment to maybe the third or fourth apartment down. That was it. There was not a whole lot of people on 4th of July, mind you, there for dollar comic books, and not just dollar bin comic books. I'm talking new comic book day books that were released in the last 6 months on the wall, the back issue wall, right? Not the Wednesday wall, but the one next to it. Okay. That was the line. Amazing me. I thought the line would be 3 times as much. Used to be just a couple years ago that line was around the block. Wasn't this year. That was the first sign that I seen that the modern market is hanging on by a thread. So when I heard the news that the digital Marvel Comics might be moving over to the digital completely, it made sense to me, because what I saw was a ton of comic books that were still there on the wall from the last 6 months. A comic book shop that's built around selling new comic books was completely filled with them. And I'm talking about a lot of the major titles: Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, a lot of the new indie books, Dork, the Nectar, any new comic book day book that you think that was hot just a couple weeks ago, just a month ago, it was there for $1. It blew my mind for that fact that was the case, and there wasn't that many people there picking them up. I would imagine that there was going to be tons of resellers there filling up short boxes full. I was the only one that walked in with this. Nobody else had a short box in there. My buddy Dash, shout out to Dash, he had a short box. He had a short box and a magazine box. Everybody else just buying whatever comic books that was on the shelf that they can carry. So it goes to show you that the modern comic books that you're spending $5, $6, $7 on every week, they're basically worth about $1. That's it. And if you just wait, you can get these deals. You've seen my guy Tat do it all the time. You can pick them up for $1. I do it twice a year. So even though I love modern comic books, I don't like spending a lot of money on it. You could definitely get them for cheap. You just have to wait and not have any FOMO. That's the rule. That's the goal when it comes to collecting modern comic books. If you can wait it out, you can pick up those comic books later on. It might take a while to kick that absolute Batman #1, but you can still pick it up. So that's what I've learned collecting. What I don't like and what I like. I love my Love and Rockets. I love modern comic books. I'm trying to pick up vintage when I can. I love collecting Mad magazine. Garbage Pail Kids is something that I'm very heavy into collecting now. So my collecting habits have shifted a little bit away from the vintage side. I'll pick up some vintage comic books every once in a while, but I'll be honest with you, it's mainly modern comic books mixed in with the Love and Rockets occasional, trying to fill that run, and then any type of cool magazine comic book, because I really dig like the Eries and the creeps, the Eries. I dig those comic book, those magazine style comic books. The black and white artwork on the inside. So, my collecting has shifted, but I do feel that I'm finding my niche as far as what I like to collect. And I can say that I'm okay with where I'm at. And, I'm not so caught up on FOMO that I have to have the most recent hot new comic book, or I have to obtain a Grail, and I have to be a Spider-Man collector. So, yeah, I really appreciate everybody who's been watching the channel and has been along for the ride. And I know I've been long-winded. So thank you, guys. We lost everybody here. It's just only a couple of us here. We're going to end the channel. We're going to end the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate everybody here hanging out tonight. If you're watching on the replay, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. More Razor Ramps, Rips, and Hauls. Let's first, before we get out of here, kind of shout out the chat. So that way we thank everybody. And Tat Comics, I appreciate you, my guy. Of course, Spawn Life was here earlier, laughing his ass off, having a great day. Our old friend George from the 757 Hustle Show stopped by and was in the chat, popping off. Spawn Life, new member. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. And we had a good time. C7 and Go. Why not let him say his side of the story? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, he had his chance to say his side of the story plenty of time. He decided to go his own route, but I appreciate you stopping by. And Chad Wynn, thank you, my guy. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the show tonight. Again, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more Razor Rants, Rips, and Hauls. Tomorrow, we'll be back. It's a quick turnaround. 8 p.m. my time, 11 p.m. Eastern. We're going to just do a regular old school comic book haul, baby. Old school Razor comics, showing off the comic books, man, just nerding out. So please come back tomorrow, hang out in the chat. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Appreciate the love. And until next time, check you later.
Some say love is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed.